Y'all bear with me. I am, as you can see, I'm in my car and I'm using my new selfie stick because I just went into I'm looking at the library. It's right across the street. I went to the library because I was going to donate a bag of books. Parked my car, walked inside, and there were a bunch of people standing like just in the vestibule of the library, just looking, you know, and some of them were looking kind of scared, and I'm like, what's happening? And I look, and there's this man in there pacing and ranting about something, and I turned to the people next to me and I said, what's happening? They're like, we don't know. I took my bag of books and got back in my car. People are crazy nowadays, you know? I mean, I don't know, maybe the holiday season got to be too much for him. Maybe he's mentally ill. Maybe he's just angry. Maybe, who knows what's wrong with some of these people? But you also don't know what their intentions are. Who knows that dude's got a gun, a bomb, or what his deal is. As I walked out, somebody else was coming in, and I said, be careful, there's some guy in there that's pacing and ranting and raving. And she was like, oh, okay. And she just went on in like it wasn't nothing. I see people going in, and I didn't see that man come out. So I don't know, maybe everything's okay, but I try not to take chances like that. I will take chances with traveling and just living my life. I'll come back to the library later on once, you know, hopefully the man has run out of things to say, or, you know, or the police have grabbed him and made sure he doesn't have any weapons or whatever. Yeah, people are coming out. I don't know. I'm gonna get from over here. I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Y'all like my wig? This is my Charlie wig. Thank you so much, everybody who gave me advice about hooking up this wig. I did. Well, it fell flat again. I had fluffed it a little in the crown, put a little hairspray to hold it. Swoop this a little bit. Actually, looks a little better with this in front of my ear. You know what? I better stop. I'm about to get killed over here showing y'all a wig. All right, I'm out. Bye. I went by my mailbox. I have a mailbox at a mailbox place, and I went there, and there's a guy who stands outside, and you know what? People are so like angry and aggressive right now. It's the holiday season. It's supposed to be, oh, Merry this and greetings that and all this, but people are really, I'm noticing just, I don't know, maybe it's just the climate of what's going on in the world right now, the recent election, racial tensions, whatever's happening, but there are a lot of folks that are just angry and crazy and at their wits' end. This woman is like digging in her butt, walking up the stairs. Just don't know. Oh, Lord. Anyway, I went to a little detour. I went to pick up my mail, and the parking lot attendant was, you know, he was like huddled in the corner, and it's LA cold out here. It's raining, and it's probably about, it might be 60 degrees, maybe a little below, and we get cold when it's like that out here, you know. It may be a little bit below 60 right now, and it's gloomy. And so he was just huddled in the corner, and usually he's like, hi, how are you? He'll help you park your car, or, you know, here, park over here, move the little cones. And I said, how are you doing? He's like, I'm so cold. Like, my hands are freezing, my feet are freezing. And inside my mailbox place, they sell little trinkets and gifts and things that you can buy and ship to people or whatever. And I said, well, do they sell gloves in there? And he's like, I don't think so. And then I was like, well, how about like a coffee or something to warm you up? Would you like a coffee? He was like, no, you don't have to do, I don't want you to go through any trouble. I'm like, look, McDonald's is one lot over. I'll go over there, I'll grab your coffee, and I'll come back. He's like, thank you. So I went, I got him a coffee. Took a little longer than I thought it would take because people are out doing their last minute stuff. And so the parking lot was crowded. It shares a parking lot with Trader Joe's. So, and people are up in Trader Joe's right now. So got him his coffee. I got myself a coffee too. I forgot to ask for decaf, so I have a regular caffeinated coffee sitting over here next to me that I want to drink because I know it's going to taste good, but I kind of don't want to because I know I'm going to be like this and talking real fast. And I took it to him, and he was just like so happy and you know, and grateful. And I'm not saying that to tell you, look what I did, I'm so wonderful, or anything like that. I think we should all be doing stuff like that for each other. Anyway, so it's really no big deal. It makes me wonder, like, if small acts of kindness, haven't you ever had somebody do something for you that they didn't have to do, and it wasn't anything big, you know, a big grand gesture of here's $1 million. I would take $1 million gladly, but just a little thing, you know, that just says, hey, you know, I appreciate you, or I see your humanity, I acknowledge you, whatever it is. I think that would go a long way. And I know, we've largely lost that. I think, I'm just thinking about the dude. I don't know what's wrong with that man in the library. I'm not going back to the library because it's raining off and on. It seems like every time I want to get out of my car, it starts raining. What did I do with my umbrella? Yeah, there it is. It starts raining harder every time I say, okay, I'm gonna get out of my car now. So I'm just gonna go home where I have inside parking and then go up to my apartment. I got on new shoes. This is only the second time I've worn them. I don't want them all muddy in the rain. You know how it is when you get new shoes and you're like, I'm cute. I'm gonna keep these shoes as cute as long as possible. But no, just, I just feel like this is gonna sound so hokey. It's gonna sound so hokey. But I think random acts of kindness, just little things, being nice to people, for no reason other than I'm a human being, you're a human being. The reason I brought up this guy, I related to him, was because I hate to be cold. Like, I can't think straight. Like, I have to pee like 10 times in a row. Like, I just, like, my body just vehemently rejects the state of being cold. And so folks say, well, you're from Chicago, aren't you used to it? Look, I've been in LA for 18 years. I had no say-so in the matter growing up in Chicago. I couldn't move, you know, on my own at 8 years old. Okay, mama, you know what? I'm moving to somewhere warm. Yeah, that didn't work. You just put on as much clothing as you can, and you're all bundled up. You can't even put your arms down because you got on some... I don't miss any of that. I don't like it. And so when he was just like, I'm cold, and I just saw the change in him, you know, because he's usually just so congenial and nice and everything. I'm like, oh, how can I help him out? And I was trying to figure out, where can I get the brother some gloves, you know, to help him through his day, because he's got to be out there. Let's see, at 3:30 p.m. now. He's going to be out there until 6 p.m. at least. And it's just, you know, at this point, it's the sun's going to go down soon, and it's going to get colder. So, I'm going to do better to seek out little moments where I can just help somebody with a small token, not expecting anything in return. And that's my issue. A lot of times I don't let people do things for me because I've been in situations where I think somebody is helping me out of the goodness of their heart, and then later they bring it back up, or they tell other people, or I remember one situation. A very, very close friend of mine. She was my best friend. She had helped me with a couple of things. You know what? I don't even know if I want to. Do I want to tell this story? I done started now. Basically, she was doing some shady stuff. That's how I'm gonna put it. Because some of y'all who watch this video, you might have gone to college with me. You might know who I'm talking about, and I don't want to put her out there like that. And we're not in contact anymore. I do see her on social media sometimes. I'm pretty sure she's not doing the same stuff she was doing back then. But she was doing something that was shady and asking me to participate in it. And I was like, no, and more no, I'm not doing that. And her thing was like, but I helped you, and I would do it for you. And I was like, I wouldn't ask you to do that because I wouldn't be involved in anything like that. And I'm not going to be involved in it for you, you know? So that was the nail in the coffin that just finally made me say, you know, I don't want nobody. Don't help me with nothing. I'll do the best that I can with whatever it is that I got. If I can't get it on my own, I will really assess whether or not I need it. And if I do need it and I can't get it on my own, I have a few people, family members, and like one or two close friends that I know that will help me because we've helped each other down through the years. And I don't have to hear about it again from somebody else. I heard so-and-so did whatever for you. Okay, I just went off on this tangent. I was explaining why it's hard for me to accept help sometimes. And I have a few friends that are like that too. And I see them going through things and you know, hey, can I help you with this? And you know, and sometimes they say no, I got it, and I know they're struggling, and I respect it because I know where it comes from. Yeah, people are like, yeah, just honking for no reason, folks cussing at other people, giving each other the stank eye. I'm gonna go home now where I can have some peace. And I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get there. I need to do a little. I had to watch that man. He was all up on the back of my car. You can't sneak up on a sister from Chicago. You know that. Let me let you go and get on home. Protect my new shoes. They cute. All right, let me get out of here. I ain't talking about nothing. All right, bye. I got ready to record this video once I got home, and of course the guys with the leaf blowers have started up again. They seem to know when I'm going to record a video. I don't know why they out here blowing leaves. It's raining. I don't know. We must have been on the schedule, and they're like, we making our money today. Okay, this whole video has been a hodgepodge of whatever today. This is where I am. This is where I am right now. It is 2 days before Christmas, and I don't know what I'm gonna do on Christmas. I may go see fences. I don't know. For a hot second, I thought about driving to the beach and just like hanging out on the beach, but I think it's gonna be cold, and I think it's gonna be kind of pitiful. Honestly, I think I would feel pitiful. Just I'm on the beach, me and two other people, and they don't have homes to go to or whatever. You know, like I think that would be sad. But I don't know. I may just hang out here. Yeah. I am just running my mouth. The leaf blower dude is still going on out here. Here, let me look and see. I don't know what the man is blowing because it looks exactly like it looked when he started. But he gonna get his money today, right? I ain't mad at him. I will talk to you later on. Okay, bye. Hey, it's me. I am out running errands. And, you know, yesterday I told you I came to the library and there was some man in there wilding out. I don't know what happened with that, but today I left home. I was going to come to the library, drop off these books, run a couple other errands. I realized that I was hungry. It's 12:40 right now, and I haven't had anything to eat. I hadn't had anything to drink, but I don't wear shoes in my home. So when I put my shoes on at the door, like I put on my shoes, I laced them up, and then I realized, oh man, I meant to grab my water bottle. Okay, I want to take my shoes back off. So I'll just, I'll just be thirsty till I get back home. I'll be all right. So I had to drop off a return, something that's going back to Amazon. I had to drop that off at UPS, and then Starbucks is right next door to the UPS. So I'm like, well, let me go in there and get myself something to drink. This guy and I walked up at around the same time, and I said, go ahead of me. I don't know what I want. He was like, oh, okay, thank you. And so he gets in front of me. And then he turns around and he's like, I always know what I want. I'm so boring. I always get the same thing. I said, usually I get like one of, I got 3 things that I like, and I'll rotate those. He started talking about, he went to a restaurant last night, 5-course meal. They had their own chef. They had their own waitress. It was only $100. He's like, and that included wine. And he said, I'm so picky that I told them, don't even tell me what it is. I'll just bring it out and I will taste it. I will eat it. And he's like, and I found some things that I love, like apple pie. I'd never had apple pie in my life because it just looks squishy. And I started laughing. I'm like, that's how I am. And I have a friend that's that same way regarding textures. Scrambled eggs, I've had them. They drive, like the flavor of them is good, but the texture is like eating a sponge that somebody ripped up and put salt on. I can't with scrambled eggs. So, and bananas. Banana flavoring is good. I like banana bread, banana cookies, banana cake, flavoring, banana candy. All those things have sugar. Huh. But the texture of a banana? What is that? So I could relate. He was like, apple pie just looked kind of squishy. He said it was good. He told me something else he tried that he liked. He said the only thing I really didn't like was the foie gras. I was like, you were really brave. He said, well, I didn't know what it was till I ate it and I didn't like it. I'm the same way. I have all these foodie friends. I love them. I love them. But I know they're looking at me like, what is wrong with you? I've never had sushi. I don't want to eat sushi. I think honestly, I would think I would get sick at the table if I ate a piece of raw fish. I really, like, it doesn't even look appetizing. Put some fire on my animals, okay? That's how I eat my animals. Well cooked. One of the cashiers calls him, and then the next cashier calls me over to help me, and I order an grande iced mocha, which is basically a medium cold coffee with a little bit of chocolate syrup in it. And I said, well, how many pumps do you usually put into your mochas? And they said 4. I said, okay, may I just have 1? Because I'm in an abusive relationship with sugar and whatnot. He's like, yeah, he gave me the total. The guy reached over and paid for my drink. And thank you so much. Like, it was just one of those things. It was totally unexpected. And he wasn't hitting on me. He was picking up a bunch of drinks. I'm guessing it's for family that's in town or whatever. So it wasn't even like, hey, what's your number? That kind of thing. It was just being nice. And then that made me think, oh my goodness, like yesterday I was nice to somebody. Make it sound like that's an abnormal occurrence, but you know what I mean. A lot of times we don't extend ourselves to people that we don't know, and I think just based on what I saw and how I felt yesterday, with just people seeming angry and on edge, maybe we all need somebody to do something nice. Maybe one act every day if you can, or one a week or whatever. Or just when you see an opportunity to do something for somebody without any regard for return, maybe we should do that. Maybe it's so simple, but that really I was like, this is so nice. It's just a little thing. My drink was like $3.50 or I don't know, $3.60. I didn't pay for it, so I don't know how much it was. He said, Merry Christmas, and then he, got his drinks and headed off, and that was it. So then I came back over here to the library to drop off those books. And I didn't even know if the library would be open on Christmas Eve. So I drove over here and I'm like, oh, okay, there are cars in the lot. The library's open. Well, it turns out the library isn't open, but an organization called the Friends of the Public Library, yeah, that's the name of it, is in the library annex with tables set up. They're accepting book donations. Now I'm gonna go handle a couple things. I only bought 2 Christmas gifts this year. Is that true? 3. Yeah, I bought 3. And I want to get one more. So I got one more errand to run. And no, I got 2 more errands to run because I got a birthday perk from a restaurant, and I'm going to go order dinner to go, and I'll either eat it tonight or tomorrow. I'll just warm it. I have no problem reheating food. I will warm it up, and that'll either be my Christmas Eve dinner or my Christmas dinner. Merry Christmas Eve, and I will be back. All right, bye. I finished running errands. One of them I just had to abandon. I went to Bevmo. I was going to get, buy one more Christmas gift. I was going to get a Bevmo gift card. I went into Bevmo, and half of Los Angeles is in Bevmo. So I looked at that line and I said, you know, maybe it'll be like a Happy New Year gift instead. I just left Claim Jumper Restaurant in Burbank, and I used my $25 credit that what's it called? The Landry's Club. I'll put the wording on the screen. I think it's called Landry's. Landry's Select, I believe. They gave me $25 for my birthday, just because I have their card and I use it when I go to one of their restaurants. And it was totally free. Like, I get points for visiting their restaurants, and I don't do it often, but like if you spend, my mother and I went, my father and I went, and I went once with some friends, and then I went to Morton's with my mother and a couple of friends. And I get points for all of those. Like, it's not just me paying the bill, but the points are going on my card. So I've gotten a couple free meals out the deal. And I am so not mad at a free slab of ribs, vegetables on the side, mashed potatoes, and they even gave me a cute miniature bundt cake and told me happy birthday. I was so not expecting that. I'm getting so many free sweet things. I know it's the devil. I went to the grocery store a couple days ago. Somebody gave me a free no, not somebody. The cashier was like, "What's your phone number?" Like, for their loyalty club. I gave it to her, and she was about to scan this candy bar, and I thought it belonged to the guy who was in line behind me. I said, "Oh, that's not mine." She said, "Oh, I'm giving it to you. It's free." And I should have said, no, thank you. I am, I'm off sugar. But I was like, oh, free. So she gave it to me, and I got home, and I ate it. and then today, the guy who bought my iced mocha that I only put 1 pump of chocolate in because I'm trying to not like go into sugar overload, it came out with whipped cream. Like, it had whipped cream on it. I didn't know all that was happening. I didn't know. I haven't ordered a mocha in forever. I don't know that I've ever ordered an iced mocha. I used to drink hot mochas, but I didn't know whipped cream was going to be on it, but it was in there, and I ate it. And so they gave me a little bundt cake for my birthday. Guess what's going to happen to that? That's why I don't keep sweets at home, because I will eat them. If I could subsist on a diet of dessert alone, yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't feel good when I do it. It makes my allergies act up. It makes my skin itch. I've noticed that if I eat a lot of sugar, like, there's just so many ways that my body tells me, I don't like this. It's so good though. It's so good. Really. You can ask anybody who's known me forever that I've been saying sugar is addictive. You know, food is medicine. We know that. Food has a lot of medicinal properties. If you're eating things that aren't really food, you know, all this processed stuff that somebody just made and we're eating it and pretending that it's food, well, it can have the inverse effect. You know, it won't heal us. It'll make us sick. And yeah, sugar is my challenge, really. Like, that is my challenge. But I'm going to eat this cake. I'm opening the blinds more because it's a little overcast in here. I just went into my bedroom. It was really bright in there. And so I'm like, why is it so dark in here? There's a palm tree off my balcony. So that blocks light sometimes. There we go. So I am getting ready to eat. By the time the caroling truck comes around tonight, I will have a full belly, and I will have had a glass of wine or two, and I'll be happy to see all the carolers and Santa Claus and all the little elves and everybody just marching and being happy and all the Christmas lights. It's really it's really one of my highlights every single year. I look for the Christmas caroling truck to come around on Christmas Eve after it gets dark, and it comes down this street twice, and then it comes like past the corner once too. I remember when I moved into this apartment. I moved in October one year, and I didn't know about the caroling truck. So I'm here on Christmas Eve, and I hear all this loud music, and I'm seeing lights flashing, and I'm like, what's going on? Oh, it's a parade! I was way happier than most adults are expected to be. But it's the little things. Okay, I'm getting ready to go get my grub on, and I will see you later. All right, I'm headed outside. Hi.
The truck?
Yes, I love the truck.
Have you seen it before?
Oh, yeah. Yep, every year. I look forward to it every year.
It's like 4 dozen Santas.
I love this. It makes me so happy every year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
All right. Hi.
With their kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time.
And the fake snow / bubbles flying out of the back of it.
Happy to see.
Hey, it's dark because I am on my balcony, and I hear the carolers coming back, and usually they come straight down this street, but right now I can't make out where they're coming from. Hang on. It's cold outside, so I came back in. I'll go back out once I see Santa Claus. Okay, I am back outside, as you can see here. Give myself some light on my face. There's that Christmas tree across the street. And I hear music. I've been hearing music for like a half hour, but I don't know where the truck is exactly. It's that way. That's all I know. Come on, it's cold out here. Oh, here we go. I see the fake Santa Clauses in front. You remember all the people in the Santa hats that were walking along? That's them with the flashlights. They're guiding the path of the caroling truck. And there's some kids down there, and here, I'm going to zoom out to make it a little easier. Well, we'll see what we can see. Oh, I hear people cheering. Come on. Well, it moves slowly. I don't know how far away they are. There it goes. Uh-oh. They usually turn down this street. Let's see if it happens. Well, they turn the other way. just makes me happy. And these cars are still sitting here. There's one over there. This one just pulled over and put on his flashers. There's Santa and Mrs. Claus. Is Mrs. Claus named Martha? Why do I think that? Is that true? Alright, there it goes. Bye, Santa Claus. Or welcome. Welcome, Santa Claus. Alright. Everybody's gonna take off, including me.